NCRP Productions proudly presents Mörk Borg, Pirate Borg, Rosae Osculum. Episode 9, A Growing Addiction.
Welcome back. My name is Mike, and I will be your GM. This session, we are playing Mörk Borg, the pitch black metal apocalyptic RPG, the spiked flail to the face. Let's go around and meet our survivors, starting with you.
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm running Crag Sally, the assassin's deathblow swashbuckling knife knave.
Yay!
You know, it's hard to follow that up, right?
I know, yeah.
Damn straight.
Hey, it's Barry. I am running Blevit. And you know, the more I think about it, like, the things she said, those all fit with the things that she does. That's who she is. I keep saying, and I'm the Fanged deserter. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what I deserted.
This is what people talk about when they mean teeth. Character depth, dude.
Yeah, right.
You haven't eaten a single pie the entire time we've played.
That's true.
God damn it.
Thank you. Let's restart the recording. I ruined that one.
Oh, dessert.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
2.5.
I'll take it. Out of
I'm just gonna steamroll over John. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Pedro.
Alright, hey everybody, it's Pedro, and I am playing Captain Bartholomew Bilge.
Oh, staking his claim.
I'm pretty sure you all made me Captain.
There be
I feel
rats,
like I
matey.
did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we voted. I recall.
Okay, cool. Unless I'm just thinking it.
Oh, and what up, gamers? It's your boy, J-Dog, J-Money, coming straight out of the streets. I'll be playing George Clooney tonight. George Clooney is a cursed skinwalker who can turn into a giraffe basilisk and a three-eyed monkey. So best character, fan favorite.
Probably.
I'm also, just George. I got a donkey. Donkey's got a crowbar leg.
What's the donkey's name?
Hote.
No need to names. We'll do that.
The donkey should be Eeyore, but the donkey has been yet unnamed
He's
my knowledge.
He's way sadder than Eeyore.
To put the tail on, we used a needle, not a thumbtack. So.
Yeah.
Might make Eeyore grateful.
Right.
Actually.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not that donkey.
There, but for the grace of God. I
am become Death Eater of Blood.
Little do you guys know, the donkey is the BBEG, so...
The beautiful...
Big boob.
Big boob.
Elf girl.
Yay!
Okay. All right, yep.
Yay.
Yes, the donkey's suddenly going to reveal itself to be a busty elven maiden.
That's not what I said. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, my bad.
So when do we start recording?
Okay. Last time on Mörk Borg, you guys all realized that you were losing your hair and teeth while you were sailing through the mists. You had seen no signs of Leviathan, seals, other ships, or really life at all. You saw a couple of birds floating in the water, and, that was cool. You all begin singing sad sea dirges, all in different tunes, and all singing different songs at the same time. It was fantastic. You suddenly saw a ship on the horizon.
Baby.
We did see a ship, and it was full of nasty.
You drove your boat over toward the ship. Why does that make you laugh?
We drove just funny.
That's what it's called.
It's ridiculous.
That's what it's called.
No, you sailed over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sailed there. You drove camels.
Sorry, I said something.
Camel rider is a drover.
I said something.
That was my bad.
Okay.
So when do we start recording?
We
put our ship into four-wheel drive, and we drove it to the...
You drove your ship, which is what I'm going to keep saying, toward the other ship, and you noticed that the other ship appeared to have run aground as it was not moving with the waves or anything like that.
Right.
You very slowly and carefully approached it, dropping the gangplank, and a few of you boarded the ship, but Bart bravely stayed aboard your ship.
To give Floggin a chance to what earns
And that
bones,
worked out so well.
which I don't know about yet.
You opened the door to below the ship, And you immediately notice that you were surrounded by 3-headed and possibly 3-assed monkeys. You were attacked by them, and after a absolutely brutal fight where the Zweihander again was lost and given to an enemy.
An animal enemy.
You then fought a bunch of monkeys. Lol, we're so random.
They threw waffles at us. Jeez.
After defeating these monkeys, you started blasting the ship apart with your cannons for a reason, I suppose.
It was revenge for the death of
No,
Floggin.
actually, I have it written here that it was the monkey plague ship. We began then to blast the monkey plague ship.
Okay. During this fight, one of the rats, the cool rat, wearing a leather jacket, was actually eaten. And it is the first thing that I have killed in this game, and I'm so happy that it happened.
Rip, Floggin, rip.
And I think we got it out of the monkey, the mouse, the rat.
Yes.
For some reason,
did
I scribed the intestines of the last monkey.
You ripped open the monkey and you scried using the monkey's intestines. You then were holding this rat, and while you were in the middle of a fight with another monkey that had jumped aboard your ship, one of you threw it at Bart.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? The corpse?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's right. But I still haven't. I remember not noticing it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think-
So it
I
hit
think
me.
it's yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it
it's,
hit me and landed near me, but I don't know what it is yet.
I believe you actually even gave Floggin a few orders.
I did, yeah.
After blowing this ship apart and then coming about, you actually ran yourselves aground as well.
Sad.
As the ship kind of disintegrated into planks of wood, you saw that papers and other personal effects were starting to float to the surface. Almost as if you guys missed a bunch of clues or some shit. Who cares?
Us? No.
And then far off in the distance, probably about a mile away, you saw the silhouette of a small island. And sitting on the beach of that small island was a campfire.
That's
And that's where we currently are.
And so that everybody knows, Floggin's relationship chart, Blevit, you had half a heart. Craig Sally, you had half a heart.
Fuck.
George Clooney, you had 2 hearts.
What, just like George Clooney does in real life. Trivia.
You got me. I was like, do you have like a weird surgery?
Yeah, just for a backup, you know. We had too much love.
So you are all sitting on your ship in these intense mists. Looking around, your ship is not moving with the water because you have run aground, and you see, again, this island with a small fire burning on it.
Oh, damn it. It seems we've run aground, and I'll run over to the side to kind of look and see. I'm basically going to start running around to see if I can find what we're, like, stuck on, see if the ship's taking water.
Okay.
I'm watching him. I mean, he's the captain, and he was driving the ship.
Yes.
I kept it up for you.
Thank you.
He
I
was
appreciate that,
driving
Barry.
the ship.
Do a 3-point turn.
So I'll say if you're all just standing around, I'll say, get below deck and see if there's any damage.
I'm specifically on deck staring at the corpse of Floggins and wondering how I'm gonna break this news.
And I'm just
I'll head
looking.
below decks. I like to follow orders. Isn't that
Fantastic.
what Fanged deserters do?
Yeah.
I got to figure out what the hell a Fanged deserter does, so maybe it's following orders. I'm going to try and follow orders and head down below.
I would have sworn that you had like a story for him when we started off.
It may have been. That was so long ago.
It was, yeah. So fantastic. So, Blevit, you decide to open up the hatch down into the ship's bowels. And it does not smell good down there.
Yep.
You're right.
Nope, I knew that.
And you do also see that the ship has run aground on maybe some coral or something.
There's coral sticking up through the bottom.
There's coral sticking up through the bottom. It appears to just kind of like be caught on the ship, and you can see that you're taking on a little bit of water. It's
I
not
was
like you're
gonna ask.
sinking, but
Okay.
but
Because
yeah.
the coral is keeping us both down and up.
Exactly. Yeah. It's anti-gravity coral.
Bartholomew, I wanted to let you know we seem to have run aground on coral or some other white powdery.
Also, Captain, I'm
Sally, wait. And I interrupt you.
alright then.
And I roll a d20 Because I am
don't know
going
what he's
to
doing.
attempt to utilize an unclean scroll.
Ooh.
Oh my god, are you gonna kill
Is
Bart?
this gonna help the rat?
Fuck! I was trying to reopen the grave, summoning zombies under my control. To try to cover this up. I did not make my DR.
What did you
I
roll?
rolled a 5 after my presence mod, so
Okay.
I'm going to subtract one of my scrolls for the day.
One of your uses of powers.
And now I say, Sally, you may continue. And I try to cover my failure.
You see George Clooney, the three-eyed monkey, begin reading a scroll. Power surrounds him, and then it just kind of fizzles out, and he drops his scroll on the ground and starts looking around for it.
Right. Anyway, Captain, unfortunately, there's been I'm afraid it's shuffled off its mortal coil.
And I'll say, what? I'm sorry. So
Hold out my hands with floggins in it.
if I remember right, didn't Delilah see Floggin? Delilah
Yeah.
did.
Delilah sees all. Why are you
So-
asking?
Delilah sees everything.
If I remember right, Delilah should be over near you. Cause so are you holding?
I'm figuring she's like
Yeah.
leaned over him, like,
Yeah.
petting his little
No,
rat
Delilah's
face.
pulling her hair out. She's Indian by
Yeah.
birth.
So as I'm like spitting, finishing off, like, well, we're gonna need to figure out how to get out of Coral. Now, what's that, Crag Sally? You say? What?
My sincerest condolences.
And you'll see. I'm pretty sure I had gotten the three-hander back.
Yeah, you got it back.
So-
It's sitting on the ground, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's already on the ground because my hands just released. I drop my rifle, fires off into the distance, and I just start walking slowly and take off my hat.
I'll walk to meet you, and
I'm gonna come out of the hold and walk towards. I'm not sure what's going on, but
put floggins and Delilah gently in your hands.
What? And so Delilah just stroking his, fur, what's left. What happened to Floggin? Did you see?
Yes,
He died a hero's death,
yes,
Bart.
He died fighting.
quite so.
I'll look at the mangled corpse, and then I'll look at Delilah and I'll say that he's earned himself a proper burial. Get that scene? Yeah. So I'll say So I'll say, Delilah, I need you to prepare the burial with the others, and so I basically do
With
what
the
you
others?
mind. And
The
so
other rats.
then I'll open up my jacket and a piece of my
a
skin.
whole bunch of dead
No.
rats inside your jacket.
No, because the other rats that are working inside my body, getting the ship
Oh,
ready.
that's what you mean
Yeah.
with the others. All
Yeah,
right.
the
But
other
you were
rats.
burying with the others, then you open
No.
your coat up. I'm like, what the hell is this?
As my chest opens and the other rats who were working,
Gotcha.
mining out my innards, they it's like a pumpkin.
Well, it's the hole in the back of his head,
yeah.
too, if you remember.
Yeah.
So they all get a look at the Floggin, take off their hats, put them over their little rat hearts, and Delilah will slowly pass them through the arms of the other rats, and Delilah
And then
will get
through
in
your
there.
body?
Yes, exactly. And then I close them up, and so they'll prepare the burial.
He felt
Okay,
like a
now
devil.
I'm completely enthralled. I want to see what comes out next.
No. So if you and I'll say, well, we should. That'll take them just a little bit, but now we must figure out if we try to fix it. So damage report. Does it look fixable?
Wow, just like 180 degrees. Just
Potentially,
You'll see him just wipe a tear and just kind of compartmentalize that.
if we had a cabinet maker, a shipwright, somebody that worked wood. George,
Mr.
have
Clooney,
you worked wood in your history?
I've often dreamed of playing the greatest carpenter which ever lived. However, Gallagher, yes, of course, and him, and I point out
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim the Tomb Coolman Taylor. However, that is not within my wheelhouse. My apologies. You found one of the few things which I have not had lived experience.
I was honestly expecting to hear some kind of great, that he built houses, habitats for humanity with his bare hands, like
yeah, you're right, Barry.
Like Jimmy
George
Carter.
Clooney's a piece of shit.
he was a fan of the show until right now.
Right, I was like, yeah, I'm out again.
We're tagging him, right?
I literally work with the UN, but I don't really do on the ground stuff.
Doesn't your wife work with the UN?
It's not who started the conversation. Really, when two people intertwine themselves, they lose their identities and they become one.
And they all become George Clooney.
Someday we will all be George Clooney.
For we are legion.
Well, at some point he takes
George,
off the three-headed
George.
monkey's face. And,
Oh, I forgot that you are currently a monkey wearing another monkey face.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
So
as to your question, Bartholomew, I believe that we should wait until the tide rises. That will get us off of the coral, and then endeavor to find a way to propel ourselves off of this, well, holding stump.
Could we brainstorm this?
I thought
You
that's
know?
what we were just doing.
I mean, we are, but we get we get all four of us. We get all our eyes on there. That's a total of 9 eyes, including me. And maybe we could roll some sort of check to see if we have any idea about how to repair a ship.
I believe that would work, Captain.
I've repaired ships in the past. You know, minor things. It just requires the material.
I'm confused then why you asked if I could do something.
But I was hoping that you might have had more experience.
So I am a swashbuckler, so I've spent time on the high seas.
And quite possibly, does a Fanged deserter do carpentry? Again, this is the episode that we're going to explore what a Fanged
Yeah,
deserter
yeah,
does.
we-
I believe I
Beaver.
might do carpentry.
You know what? Roll a die.
Oh, please be our carpenter.
A 3.
A 3 out of...
Well, this would be out of 8.
No. You know nothing about woodworking.
Can we buckle the swash back together, Sally?
Absolutely. I shall go do so.
Looking over the edge, Captain, I believe that it is possible it may be another 6 to 8 hours before the water rises, or possibly 18 to 22 before the water goes down and then returns up.
And looking out to the fire, I go over to the railing of the ship. I'm also interested on who's out there.
Well, we have 6 to 8 hours to find out.
Perhaps they are a carpenter.
That's good thinking. Often carpenters end up washed ashore on islands,
Aye.
and he is able to build a fire, which would mean he can build a fireplace. It's possible he's Amish.
Your logic, you had me for a little bit. The point is we should probably go out there at some point. But I do like your idea of high tide coming. But I'm also not enjoying the idea of missing our opportunity.
I'm not entirely thrilled about the prospect of entering these waters. quite
Do
frankly.
we have a dinghy?
Do you have a dinghy? I don't know.
Can I make a dinghy check?
Yeah, make a dinghy check. Yeah. We'll see if you have one. You do have like wood and tools on the boat.
15.
A
Out of 20.
15 out of 20. Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome.
Not out of 12.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say you have like a little like 2-person dinghy. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
2.
Aye, it'd be over there. Dinghy.
Well,
And then
Fell
it
on
shouts
it.
out dinghy.
Yeah. Aye, that's a good dinghy.
well, if the 4 of us are going to go, that is going to be 3 trips, or possibly we could again use George's mule. And 2 of us could ride the mule, and the other 2 could ride this, and the mule could drive the boat. Notice I did it again.
Yep.
Drive the dinghy onto shore.
The monkey corpses are still on the deck, right?
Yeah, there's
their
a few.
deck.
There's a few of them on your deck,
So,
but most of them were on the deck of the other boat that you
Which is
blew
now
up.
sunk.
Yeah.
So I pick up my Zweihander, go over to one of the monkey corpses, and just I put the blade by one of their hands and chop off a fingernail or a finger.
Okay.
And I take the finger and I say, "I am be curious," and I go point to the side outwards towards the fire, and I throw the finger out, and I look.
That's
And it comes back.
I'm just seeing if like I'm curious if something hits the water, is there like shark or is there something up? That's what it's.
I think that's a great idea.
I think it's brilliant.
Well,
Yeah.
and to be honest, I have a spell that's find all traps for duty 10 minutes, so in a way I could just cheat this.
is a
but let's-
shark a trap?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, kind
No,
of.
but the seagull that swoops down and takes the finger is.
I guess
because
the-
all birds are dead.
If it's already
Valid.
there, if it's not a random encounter, then no, it's not a trap. But if it's there waiting, like, underneath the water, like all sharks are,
Thin
Okay.
logic, thin.
Interesting.
This
Okay.
is some bullshit. I'm on your side.
I'm micromanaging the
I have
game.
to stay away.
I might have a personal
You
bias.
throw a monkey finger off of the boat.
Yeah. I should have got a hand,
to
you're right.
test the trap.
You
No,
you
to
watch.
test
You watch the monkey finger fly in the air. It lands in the water with like a tiny little splash, and then it just kind of floats there.
Cool. I'm just gonna watch it for a minute or so.
A minute passes.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Well, nothing's coming yet.
I need a number for the monkeys. How many are there?
How many are there on the ship?
Yeah.
There were 2 that you guys killed on your ship.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
that's-
one person could. Oh, I was thinking another flotation device.
I mean,
With monkey bodies?
We don't have food is the thing.
Actually,
a great point,
That's,
but
that's
it's
a brilliant
disease.
idea. You've heard of air bladders. We could open the center parts of the monkey up, put air into them, turn them upside down, and ride the monkeys back.
Should we even eat this meat? Because isn't it gross?
They are plagued monkeys.
everything is gross.
Everything is gross.
They are plagued monkeys.
In
And they're
fact,
not
Sally, you
human.
might be the grossest thing on this ship.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
I've heard monkey
scratch
brains
an
is
open
delicacy.
wound.
Okay, here we go. 1, we can cook off a lot of disease, but also, how about I sleep with the corpses at night? Because then the radiation
Whoa!
will burn the corpses.
We went a lot of ways.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys didn't let me finish first.
So when do we start recording?
Because it's funnier to hear you say that you're going to sleep with the corpses.
I'm thinking tauntaun style, not head to toe.
Oh.
I have the obvious solution. I don't know how we haven't thought of it so far.
Yes, George, please.
I will ride the donkey in my monkey form. The rest of you will just probably walk along this coral shelf. We'll take the monkeys and we'll cook them on the fireplace. And then we make a friend and we fill our bellies. And it'll be fine.
I have removed all the entrail style parts, gallbladder, etc., so they will be lighter and easier to carry along.
As a corpse, I figure that I'm probably pretty buoyant.
You're probably pretty buoyant.
You could just drag me along behind.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
You might as well use the dinghy. We have
Yeah.
the dinghy. You're right. I apologize. Bad idea.
I'd
What,
like
I
to
think-
remind you, George, the dinghy holds 2.
One gets dragged behind.
Giraffe, dinghy, pulled.
Okay, I get it.
We have to put the bag of flour into the boat first before we move the chicken. Thought puzzle reference.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? Because I've heard a lot of dumb
What we're
ideas.
doing is
I want to know the
that-
stupid one you're going to do.
Blevit and I are gonna go into the dinghy.
Okay.
I shall drop the dinghy into the water now, Captain.
We're gonna pull Sally behind us.
Because she's buoyant.
And a corpse.
Because in a corpse. And Mr. Clooney is gonna be a giraffe and swim.
No, he's gonna be a
I
monkey.
will be a monkey.
You're gonna be a monkey.
Yes.
Can't you see that?
Excuse me.
I misspoke.
Okay, so you're gonna be a monkey swimming across.
I will ride my donkey.
We'll ride your donkey.
Yeah.
So,
Because
donkey,
you know that the donkey can go.
donkey pulled boat.
Boat. Understood.
Okay, fantastic.
Splash.
Yes, splash. You drop the dinghy down into the water.
How's it do?
I mean, it's you didn't realize there's a big hole and it stinks. I mean, it's a small boat in water.
Cool.
It looks buoyant to me, Captain.
Hey, well, I'll go first. Make sure it's shipworthy, seaworthy.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
And all I'm thinking is,
shipworthy.
John, please. Shoot. Sploosh.
No, I will go down the ladder and go to the
Yeah, so as you go down the ladder and get into the boat, you can see that it sinks a little bit lower in the water, but that's just because it's taken on a little bit of weight.
Permission to come aboard, Captain.
It'd be ready.
And I go
having
down
fun
the
with
ladder.
it.
Yep, you go
And
down the
get in the
ladder,
boat?
get into the boat. It sinks a little bit lower in the water, but it is it's still okay where you are.
It appears the Fanged deserters are at least buoyant.
We're learning. I toss you the monkey corpses.
You throw dead monkeys at the boat.
I throw dead monkeys at the boat.
Lol. We're so random.
I have my spork.
I made you a cookie, but I eated it.
Can I have cheeseburger?
How far back are we going? Yeah, so we'll catch the corpses.
Okay.
And begin. Did we bring? Are there oars in it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there they are. And
Captain, how do we do this? Both of us each rowing, or
No, I'll take care of this. You mind the corpses.
So, it's Sally, can you tell me what are you doing since they're gonna drag you apparently?
I'm gonna put my gross algae-ridden hair in someone's hand, and then cross my arms so I'm more faster in the water.
Yeah. Hold the hair because I'm boring.
So you're not using a rope or anything, you're just being dragged behind?
It smells really bad. It smells like wet hair. That's been
is it
that's great.
greasy? Am I gonna have trouble holding on?
Yeah, I'm covered in lard. That's like my whole thing. I'm preserving myself.
Perhaps we should wrap you in a rope.
This is fine.
Okay, so
Yes, I understand, Miss Sally, but the concern I have is my holding on, not your bullets.
Couldn't you just like find a piece and like jam some hair into a knot or something, or like hammer the hair into the
just
back
hammer
of
my
the...
hair into the back of the dinghy.
It'll be fine.
Certainly.
There's
hang on
enough
just a moment. I
snarls.
climb back up the ship, find a hammer,
Yep.
a single 10-penny, bring it back, hammer into the back of the boat.
I mean, hell,
and
you could
wind the
hammer
hair.
your hand into the back of a ship.
That might be a better idea. Then I can hold on too.
Son of a bitch. I will climb back up.
I'll use this wee hand
I
to back
back
the
up.
hair out
I'll
of
go
the
find
veil.
another veil, bring it back down, hammer into the back.
Can I
And
put
your
my
handhold, Miss Sally.
wad of greasy hair as a equipment?
yeah, sure, why not? I love the face Barry just made. Wad of greasy. Is it a dread or is it?
Her whole head is one dread.
It's just one dread.
No, there's like probably 5.
Okay.
There's like bugs in them and stuff. They're disgusting. There's like
She looks like a really odd Twi'lek.
I love it because it's an infinite supply of snacks for me because I snack on
Oh
bugs.
my god.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say hair. I thought you were gonna
No.
be eating hair.
No, he
no,
has.
no, why would I eat hair?
He has
Yeah,
taste.
that's weird. Stop
Yeah.
being weird, John.
Bugs are spicy.
Can my wad of greasy hair have a D2 damage?
What?
Hell is happening?
No, it gets 1.
It gets 1.
Miss Sally, are you holding on?
Yeah.
Bartholomew, you may begin rowing.
And I'll start singing a nice pirate dirge and rowing.
They're just leaving me.
Roxanne!
yeah,
Wait,
so-
I thought you were gonna jump into the water.
So-
or
I
you're
was,
coming
but
along.
I
Yeah.
had-
So the dinghy
apologize.
was on the aft, right?
Uh-huh.
It dropped down into the water, and then all this stupid shit happened.
Yeah.
You're still standing on the deck.
All right, I'm gonna.
As is the donkey.
I'm
Right.
going to jump on the back of my donkey, and I'm going to say, "Ho! To adventure!" And I slap the donkey on the tuchus with my monkey hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to get it to just jump off of the edge of the ship into the water
Toward the island.
toward the island.
All right, right near the coral.
I'm going to try to miss the coral if I see it, but if I don't see it,
Does the donkey see it?
I'm going for the cinematic thing. I mean, I'm assuming everybody's looking. I gotta make a show of it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so leaping off of the ship, majestically, your donkey soars through the air, lands in the water. There is a large crunch. You definitely hear one of the donkey's legs
Are
break.
the remaining 3 or the wooden one?
Actually, I believe you guys used a
It's another
crowbar.
crowbar.
So it was a crunch, not a clank.
Yeah, it was a crunch,
So it
not a
was one of
clank.
the 3.
As the donkey hits this coral, all of you immediately kind of feel the water starts shaking a little bit as this coral discharges a bunch of electricity. Oh, come on. And everybody immediately takes 5 damage.
Now, we've never established a stat block for this donkey.
He's fine.
He's
He's
better.
eternally
You know, I'm
cursed.
gonna say that the donkey had 7 hit points.
Okay.
We haven't healed, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm at -2.
Okay. Wow, you actually just dropped down?
Yeah.
I'm at 1.
Oh, fuck.
Folks, captain is down.
You're in the ship. You're in the little boat.
He's in the dinghy.
You're in the boat. You're fine.
He's currently
Those
rowing.
of you in the boat are fine, actually.
Oh, fine. We
So
took
only Sally and George Clooney took damage.
Yeah. That's okay.
What happened?
Does anybody else smell burning toast?
I smell burnt lard.
Yeah, turning around in the boat, you guys see that George Clooney, the donkey, and Sally are all like currently smoking.
What did you do?
What? Poseidon's wrath. I'll look down. Can I look at the coral? Is this anything I would have seen before?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have you make a check.
Okay. What? Presents?
Sure.
Presence is like everything
Yeah.
you had that we don't have a check for.
Natural 20.
You know
Plus
everything.
3.
I know everything. +3. Yeah, 23. Natural 23.
Yeah, so you know that this coral, this is an electrified type of coral. It is brightly colored, it is valuable, and it's deadly. If you break pieces off of it, it shocks predators with a powerful electrical surge every time that it feels threatened. And you also know that it can only do it about once an hour.
So I'll look and I'll say, Hey, that'd be shocking, Coral.
Shut the fuck up.
Bartholomew, would you like to elaborate?
No, yes.
Can I move? I think I broke it.
No, you can move. It shouldn't be able to shock for another hour. This is a living creature.
Wait a minute. You said within the hour. Before that, it can't do anything?
It can't shock again, no.
Should we possibly take off the nub of coral that sticks in the bottom of our boat, making it easier for the high tide to lift the boat?
Well, damn if that's not an excellent idea, Mr. Blevit. Back onto the ship!
No forward progress.
I'll sing from the water. I could probably do that. And
Miss Sally, if you'd like to wait there, it'll take me but a moment. I'll need the hammer.
Wait,
And I
can you
will
see
return.
the coral from... Can we see the hole from below?
Yeah, you guys can see it. Yeah.
Maybe we could even like swim down a little bit and take a
Yeah.
look.
I mean, I have daggers. I could go hack
Oh,
at
if
it.
you guys are... Yeah, if you guys are
And you guys
close.
Yeah.
Well, we can just go... We can just... Let's boat over there. We're right down here.
Dagger.
I'll tell you that
We
the shit
can't
does
boat-
have stats.
All right, wait. So we can't boat under the boat, under the ship.
No, I'm wondering because it's directly under. Is
Yeah.
where. Oh, okay. We probably.
I mean, it's not like directly under it. It's like under the bow.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So since we don't have pictures, what I'm looking at is the ship is sitting there. There is a spike of coral shoved up through the bottom. I'm saying cut the coral that's shoved up
Yeah.
through the bottom,
Yeah.
even with the bottom of the boat. I don't think you can do that from the underside.
No. I was thinking from it was more on the side.
So as I said,
so.
I shall be up the ladder.
So
with
you're
the
all
hammer.
in the water arguing about this.
Oh no.
I'm also curious
up the
of
ladder
how we're going to cut through this
In-
piece of coral.
I got
into the
daggers.
hole, and I am beating on the coral that's sticking up with the hammer.
Okay, you're just gonna beat on it with the hammer
Yeah,
until it.
all I'm trying to do is even it.
The boat has stats.
The
I'm
coral
not beating the
has stats.
boat.
The boat also does have stats.
I'm not beating the boat.
We all have stats.
What are we but a stat block?
The world, life.
So if you're just gonna sit there and beat on it, I'm not gonna have you like roll
Yeah,
or
just
anything like
whatever
that.
the time takes.
Yeah, for sure. Let's say that it takes my D20, everybody's D20s added together. Everybody roll.
In minutes?
In minutes.
Okay.
I was
Just
hoping
like
seconds.
on the table or just one of them?
Just roll.
34.
Okay.
54. What do you got, John?
I got a 6.
60. What do you got?
2.
62 minutes. An hour and 2 minutes.
Well, I got 20.
So you're sitting there beating on it.
Well, that-
Okay.
I'm getting there. Just a moment.
You think we should go help him, or do you think we should let him do this?
No,
Yeah.
no, I've got it.
Okay, how's our sense of time? Do we feel that we're getting near the danger zone time while this is happening?
Bart?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be keeping a mental note
going
of
like
time.
one-
Bart
minute
is
50.
counting loudly.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
1,000.
We should definitely get out of this death water before an hour passes. If he's beaten on this
Yeah.
rock,
Let's get back onto the ship.
it'll be funny.
Okay, we get back on the ship.
And
You
we'll,
guys get
pull up.
So
the
you're
boat.
Oh, shit. Now I realize what he's talking about.
Yeah, 60
before
minutes
the
is more
before the
than an
2
hour.
minutes, I'm going to get my ass shocked.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we should probably get up, and I should probably go warn him before the hour mark. So I'll
I
be
should-
counting the whole time.
Okay.
I should check on my donkey.
So that was to get you entirely free. So at around minute 58, Bart comes running up there and starts shouting,
Oh, almost didn't make it. It's coming up to the time. You might want
For what?
for it to shock again.
Ah.
So I'm gonna count, and when it gets to 59 minutes and 59 seconds,
I'm going to start beating. I'm going to start beating hard.
Yeah.
okay.
And I'll be counting really loudly.
Can I,
Does
I'm
the
gonna try and
hammer have a
cut-
rubber handle?
No.
It's a hammer, not a mallet.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well,
It is. That's what it said.
Yeah.
It's a
In
hammer,
a
not a
post-apocalyptic
mallet.
world, too,
No,
it
but
might
there's
very much.
hammers that have rubber handles.
We've all seen the hammers with rubber handles.
We all
don't
know
have
about
one.
rubber hammers.
I'm
Yeah.
asking if we do or not.
And I'm saying this one does not have a rubber
Okay.
handle.
Why are you fighting about it?
Jeez,
I'm beating harder
Sequoia.
faster.
Yeah.
You start beating it really, really hard.
I want to say something. So dig this.
Can we turn his mic off? Or...
We have guns. Wood doesn't conduct electricity. All we do is we kill 10 minutes, we wait up here, somebody shoots the coral, it zaps, and then we go and finish breaking it.
Yeah.
Simple
Oh,
enough.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound like a good plan?
I will step back from the coral.
59.
So-
Okay. Let's go back up.
So you reach-
You stay right here. No, you come up.
I'm
the next
coming
one.
up.
So you reach 59 minutes and 59 seconds. You immediately stop and stand back, and
Coral's like, damn, I wasn't.
you then see like the coral begin to glow angrily.
I want to broach a subject, which is when you said every hour, did you mean literally every hour or about every hour? So possibly an hour and 10 or an hour and a half or 2.
I believe it's pretty specific. Nature is quite a mystery in how precise it is.
Did any fishes float up?
Did any fishes float up?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's an interesting question.
Would have been nice to have grabbed those an hour ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that there's a couple of like disgusting looking, like almost like blobfish type looking things come
While
up.
the hammering is happening, perhaps I could scoop some out.
What's that one? Parrotfish? The one that's covered in mucus?
Coverfish? Oh,
Is that not a god?
lamprey.
I didn't think a parrotfish was covered in mucus.
There's a some.
No, I
fish
think
that-
it's just like a blob. Is it just a blobfish?
No, blobfish is
Flounders.
just. It looks like a blob.
They live in the
Anyway.
deep sea, so they get sucked up and all the pressure fucks.
So they don't look as shitty on the
Don't look
bottom.
as shitty.
they look like
Wow,
normal fish.
It's a swan
fish
down low.
racist.
Once it comes up.
I had to take a stance. I guess so. I pushed. Yeah, fish are worse than me. Yeah.
You know what? I think we can all rest easy knowing that fish are worse than us. And listeners out there, you are better than a fish. No one can take that away from you.
Okay.
Okay.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yes, that's true. So, yes, this hour passes. You then begin to question, wait, was it exactly an hour or around an hour? Knowing that you probably could have died if you had messed up a little bit.
Count mighty. Natural 20s do wonders.
Yeah, they really do.
So I guess now that we're clear and I'm done giving my nature lecture, I'll just thank you. I'll go up top and I'll take my gun out and say, well, let's go ahead and discharge this real quick. Blam! Hit this broadside of a barn.
Yeah, absolutely. Like standing kind of on the stairs so that you don't get shocked. You shoot this, you can see just like this surge of electricity go launching through the water. A bunch of other birds come up, or not birds, sorry. A bunch of other
Wait a minute.
They were already dead.
Yeah, sorry, fucko. A bunch of other fish come floating up. One thing that you do notice, anybody who's on the deck will see something kind of thrashing around in the water.
Ew.
And make a presence test, whoever's standing on the deck. That's everybody except Bart, I believe.
I'm on the deck.
Wah, wah.
It's not fucking fair.
8.
14.
9.
Okay, with a 14, Sally, you think you see a two-headed shark. It looks like maybe it's covered in stitches.
Does it have 2 fins?
It does.
All right.
I mean, it has more than 2, but
I'd
2
like to
dorsal fins,
hook
I
it
think is
in.
what you mean. You're going to try to...
Oh, it's alive.
It is alive.
Just fucking kidding.
It is alive.
I believe I would like to take a moment to say I told everybody there was a shark in there. I knew there was a shark waiting in there. They're
Two-headed.
always
Dude, it's
in
a
there.
pirate game. Yeah, there's sharks.
There's always sharks.
I mean, I thought I threw you guys off by making you fight seals forever.
You said it has stitches all over it?
Yeah,
Very fucking
that's
cool.
what I said.
I'm gonna watch it. If it dies, I'm gonna bring it in.
Okay, it very much does not die,
Wait.
but it does seem to take off, heading out into the the open ocean.
Oh, I don't see it.
No, you're downstairs. Wah, wah.
Wah wah, indeed.
I will collect some more fish, though.
Okay.
That's
We
good.
need food, and I'm gonna start preparing it.
So I'll
So
come back.
after you discharge this, then I'm assuming that Blevit, you're going to go down and keep hitting it.
Yep, I'll go back and finish.
Yeah, at
Get
a
us
certain
clear.
point, you keep banging into this, and you reach the point of where the coral is no longer in the ship, and the ship actually begins to slide off the coral a little bit.
I believe.
Man your places, and I'll go up to the top.
Arms waving, flailing above your head.
And your thoughts, Captain, to.
Ride the waves.
What do we do about this hole in the ship?
We'll deal with it in a moment. Let's get to the land.
I don't know what my place is, so I'm just gonna keep standing where I was.
Okay.
Miss Sally, you could bring the dinghy in.
I'll bring the dinghy in.
Okay. So you guys weigh anchor, and you start sailing
George,
your
are you going to
ship.
follow on the donkey, or are you going to bring the donkey back?
I'm back on the ship.
With the donkey?
Absolutely. I did ask earlier if I could check on the donkey.
Yeah, sure, you can check on the donkey.
Can I do a roll of presence
Yeah.
check to look at this donkey? I get a 5.
You got a 5? Donkey's fine,
Donkey's
dude.
cool.
Yeah, Donkey's good.
The donkey
It
out there.
always limped like that.
It can ride in.
Awesome. I asked for a hand and hauling a donkey onto a ship, which must be a hell of a
And
hassle.
nobody offers you a hand at all.
Oh, well,
You're
I'm
mistaken.
driving.
Oh, okay.
George Clooney's like our new
See
god.
that? I've gotten other people to say they're driving the boat too. I win.
What? Oh, I've lost. I'm sorry, man.
So you are you're driving your boat that is certainly not sinking at the moment.
My objective is to get as close to the. I mean, we just need to get out there, and then once we get
over
close,
toward the shore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to do that. You're riding about halfway in the water by the time you get there. Are you gonna try to drop anchor, or are you just gonna run aground again?
You got a mean laugh out of me.
Well, is there any way,
Big
like,
tackle.
thinking on the way there, can I think of any way we could actually get the water? Like, do we have buckets and stuff?
Yes,
like,
there's buckets.
Excellent.
And you have like what, 6 monkey skulls?
And
Yeah.
we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of wood that we could try to use to patch it.
And
Yeah.
you can put the water in your mouth and
So-
run up and spit it out.
Once we start scooting to a place where I was getting close enough, I'll say, "All right, everyone, below deck, start shoveling out the water, bucket with buckets, whatever, bucket the water, and then
shoveling.
repair it, and then we'll weigh anchor. I'm gonna weigh anchor."
Okay, so you're gonna
God.
you're gonna bucket the water out and then repair it?
No. Well, wait, okay. How much of it is full? Like, can we repair it before?
We could have early in our journey.
I want to say
Why
that
did nobody stop that?
You're the captain.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna say
I
that
didn't think of it.
the hull is about let's call it a third of the way filled with
Oh,
water
that's
at this
not
point.
bad. Okay. Well, go patch the ship if you're able to. If not, then we'll make another plan.
Sure.
Take that wood, and those nails, Blevit. You're the foreman of this.
Well,
As discussed earlier, Bart, that's not my purview, I don't think, but let's find out.
How else are you gonna learn?
I may begin next time as a fanged carpenter. And I'll take nails and wood and start hammering. It's just that easy.
You know, I mean, you're able to do it in a real shitty way, but you notice that water is coming like in between the boards.
I start cramming monkeys in there.
Is there,
She flays the monkeys and starts shoving monkey skin.
fur.
We don't need their fur, yeah.
It's gonna clog
is
up.
there tar anywhere else?
Yeah.
Good. Once the monkeys have been placed, I shall douse with tar.
Monkeys are the mortar of the animal kingdom.
I'm up on the ship thinking. I'm talking to Delilah actually. I'm like, "Hey, Delilah, it's been a little while since I've done the pirating.
And who knows what she's saying, but it does sound like she's disappointed.
I can do better."
So, you guys spend the rest of the evening fixing the ship and getting the water out of the hull.
Bailing.
And at this point, as a new day begins,
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and roll this die.
Let's see if anything happens.
I'm not going to be able to see it.
3.
That is a 3.
Yeah.
A seal does not break.
And as a new day, I need to see if I die.
Yes, you need to see if you die.
So close.
What is it,
it's a
2?
4.
Yeah.
I needed a 2. So I clutch on to, you guys probably see me heaving, just like hitting my chest. And I'm just like, get to it, lads, get to it. And you just see me kind of like, the mice are hitting my heart like a speed bag.
Of course, yeah.
To try and get it back into rhythm.
Yeah, that
I
makes
picture
sense.
them like taking turns jumping off your rib cage.
Let's see, because the thing is, it's a piece of metal going closer into my heart. So I also imagine that like 2 of the rats have little hard hats on, and they're like talking
magnets.
about like how they're gonna get it out, but then like
I like that. They're using
Yeah.
magnets.
They
Delilah.
walk with the magnet slowly and it slips and they go back and
that's
reconnect
why.
a little bit.
That's why I'm getting close to dying now. Is because they keep trying to. They're trying to pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
It's just getting closer to your heart every time.
The boys slipped this time a bit.
So our omens refresh, and then do we have a chance to like roll for more hit, like to heal at all? Or?
You guys actually need to rest. You guys spent the entire evening doing that.
Ship repair.
Ooh,
Yeah, doing ship repair.
So yeah. So
I am like about to die. So if something happens to me, I'll die.
we need to.
Now, you guys can catch your breath to get a D4 of hit points, but you are currently sitting on the ship.
So we should sleep in shifts.
So I'm gonna take a look now that I'm done with the repairs. I'm I'm going to take a look to shore. Is that fire still going?
You can see that the fire has burned down a little bit, but there is a person sitting there.
And how far from shore? Did we run ourselves aground?
I think you guys said that you dropped anchor.
Yeah, we did.
Where?
We'll say, what, like half a mile for sure? I don't know what the
That's an excessive distance.
I don't know,
Yeah,
a
that's
quarter mile.
excessive.
I don't know what the appropriate pirate amount of distance away. Like,
My question is,
200
pirate amount.
200 feet?
my question is, can I walk to the bow and leap off onto
No.
sand?
No, you can't leap off
Not
onto
that-
sand.
okay.
No, you guys are about 100 feet from the shore.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. We'll be there in no time.
You're welcome.
I was just thinking possibly that we might take the monkey meat and the fish and cook at the fire there, but that's fine.
What's catching our breath look like? How long of a rest does that entail?
That's 1 hour.
1 hour. We can take
A short
1 hour.
rest.
A
is
short
it worth?
rest.
Take a rest, and then we'll go meet our hopefully new friend.
Yeah, you get a D4 of your hit points back.
Okay.
But I'm going to use a little bit of my utility as a cursed skinwalker, and I will spend 1 round painfully transforming into the Giraffalisk, which regenerates hit points naturally.
Jesus.
Each round of time that passes. Because it's a broken character. I will regenerate my hit points, and then I will painfully turn back into a monkey, if that's alright with everybody.
Yeah, that's great.
We're used to it.
Yeah.
It's interesting how you really develop those characters each time you transform into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all wear masks.
So you hear the pained screams of a giraffe for, I don't know, about a minute and a half while it regenerates all of its health and all that. Yeah,
We just tune it out.
what does a pained giraffe sound like?
Auga!
You all catch your breath for about an hour, and the, air quotes here, sun is currently up. The sky is absolutely
sky
covered
fire.
in...
Okay.
Yes, the sky fire. The big sky circle.
Boogity boogity.
Right, is behind the darkened clouds.
I love that within the last 2 episodes, we were talking about being it being here in Mörk Borg a couple days from now, and you used to be an influencer on the, and now it's the Ooga Booga Skyfire.
Yeah, for sure.
how quick we fall into societal loss.
I think if we had
I died.
week-long power outage here, I would be calling it the Ooga Booga Skyfire. Alright?
We almost hit that like a year ago, didn't we?
My
yeah.
phone died, and I didn't know what human was.
Right. I didn't know what human was.
Just know I didn't like him.
The hour passes. The Ooga Booga Skyfire is hovering above behind the darkened clouds.
We gotta
And-
go talk with this person at the fire.
Which direction is the island?
Island word.
Is in front of us.
It's that way.
Yeah, it's that way.
Okay.
Did you actually want like a cardinal direction?
Yeah.
It's south by southeast.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Does that make you feel good?
Well, it helps me think about
It
how much
should
I
have been
can
north
see
by
them.
northwest because we've been doing all of the Alfred Hitchcock.
Yes, we did talk about Alfred because there's been birds. That we were on a train.
Right, and then he did that thing with the two-headed shark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing? You're hopping into the dinghy, and some of you are swimming
Yes,
or
well
something?
now we only have, what is it, 100 feet? 100 feet.
100 feet.
Okay, fantastic. So you
could
drop the
probably just
dinghy?
Mad dash.
What?
You could probably just mad dash swim over there.
That sounds like a lot of feet.
It's a 100-foot journey. Let's take it. Wonderful movie, by the way.
100-foot journey?
The 100-foot journey.
Is that a thing?
It is.
What is the 100-foot journey? Does anybody else know?
I don't know
the
this
thing
film.
when the lady in Kill Bill punches that guy in the chest.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that's what it is. The 3-inch punch, right?
No, a family that's been displaced from India moves in and opens a restaurant directly across the street from a 1 Michelin star French restaurant.
Oh,
It's really good.
5-point
100-foot journey
palm
across the
exploding heart technique. That's what that's called.
Same difference.
okay. And with that, you drop. Shut up. And with that, you drop the boat into the water and begin making your way
dinghy,
toward
yeah.
the shore.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm gonna call it a rowboat now.
That's
You drop the
fine.
rowboat into the water.
I just forgot about it.
Are we
Sing
close?
that ancient song, row, row.
Are we close
Your
enough that
boat.
the waves help us in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What can we make out about lime in the water? Never mind.
Yes, you were being dragged behind the dinghy.
I just want to be on this beach so bad.
As you begin approaching the beach, you see this person stand up from their, like, what are essentially just coals left over. Behind them is a backdrop of what actually appears to be living plants. Like, you guys are approaching almost
Hot
a
diggity.
jungle. Yeah. And this person gets up, looks at you, and turns and begins running into the jungle.
Wait, we just wanted to share some meat and, oh God.
Is there a coconut there with a face drawn on it? Because we can talk to him as well.
Yeah, but it's like a weird white coconut that it looks like it'd be really soft.
We're not racist. We will speak with white coconuts as well.
Tom Hanks drinks adrenochrome.
I don't know what that
Epstein
is.
Island.
Is that a George
What
Clooney
is
reference?
that?
Well,
Conspiracy
Oh,
theory.
adrenochrome.
Yeah, adrenochrome. Yeah. Just saying. George Clooney hates Tom Hanks in this world. He won a fucking Best Actor Oscar.
More than one, if I remember correctly, George.
Yeah, fucking volleyball fucker.
So as you guys are rowing your dinghy
Oh.
toward this, what?
That's why it's soft and white. Because it's a volley.
It's
Yeah.
volleyball. You know what? High five, Sequoia. I'm glad that you caught up. That's great.
Alright, keep going.
Okay. As you guys begin approaching the island, you are riding your boat next to George Clooney, the monkey. Are you riding your donkey?
If I
Or
can still move, I'm using it.
yeah, sure. The donkey is
Donkey's a
flailing around in the water, but it's making its way there. You guys are having this conversation about Tom Hanks while you're rowing there. This person runs off into the jungle, and as you shout about meat and all that, he almost seems to run faster.
well, should we run after him?
You reach the shore.
No. Well, he went into the woods. I could track him. Let's go, lads. And
All right, so I will pull the dinghy farther up the beach.
Okay.
I want to look
Much
at the
farther
camp.
up the beach. Because we don't know which direction things are going presently.
we should stop it there first because we gotta get his scent. No, we
Does-
gotta start
Does
tracking.
he have like a setup here, or is it just a fire and a white coconut?
So you can see that it's a fire, a white coconut. It almost looks like he has like a few little bindles of paper. There's like a weird like suitcase.
I can read, so I'm gonna.
Wow, I love that you said that. Just
Bragging.
and then you stared directly at Barry.
Yeah, I'm head bowed. I'm, again, ashamed of my inability to cogitate the written word.
Okay. So you're gonna grab these papers and start reading them?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So you find that these are actually orders. Like it almost looks like these are like order slips for animals.
Oh, I'm gonna look for monkey.
Yeah.
Look for
There was
scary ass monkey.
Yeah, there was definitely like 7 or 8 orders for monkeys.
I will announce that.
Each monkey, 3 monkeys each.
Yeah, it actually says exactly those words.
Each,
Each
order
monkey
3 monkeys.
is 3 monkey.
I want to see are there anything that like fly? Number 1, and number 2, I want to see who sent it.
Is there anything that flies?
amongst the animals that were on the orders.
So, looking at the orders, you can't actually see anything, like whether it flies or swims or anything like that.
Okay.
But one thing that you do see is that along with all these other things that are like sitting on the ground, there does appear to be a small bird cage.
Terrifying. Death comes
Does it have
slowly.
dead birds
Yeah.
in it?
No, it appears to be empty and recently vacated.
That is probably a useless device at this point in time.
I will be down like on the ground, just kind of memorizing
Sniffing
the
it.
Just licking the
Yeah.
sand.
memorizing the footprints and just kind of like trying to get a trail. Like I know he's going that way.
For
but
sure.
I'm getting the trail, learning the lengths of the strides.
Okay.
I will set up a stick cooking rack to
Oh, yeah, we're
drape the monkeys
starving.
over and begin. Are they called short ribs if they're monkeys?
I have no idea.
Long
Do
pork
monkeys
ribs?
even have
Medium pig.
Ribs are ribs.
Medium pig ribs.
Sure, medium pig ribs.
Monkeys only have cartilage. They don't have any bones.
If you put
Is
barbecue
that true?
No.
No, it's not true.
That is a lie.
I have been through a little bit of zoology, and that was not something I
That's a
remember.
rock fact.
Oh, I just watched that.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Over the garden wall.
It's good.
Ah.
Can we
Man.
cook these monkeys?
I will say, well, we should get to tracking.
While they're sitting there setting up this campfire and cooking meat.
No.
I'm setting it up, Bartholomew, to cook while we go. Give me just a moment.
Delilah begins squeaking in your ear, Bart.
Is it time?
Yes, she's informing you that the corpse has been prepared.
Take off the hat and put the sway hander into the ground and lay my hat on it.
It immediately falls over.
It is time.
For what?
Time to send Floggin off to his grave.
Should we stoke the fire?
I'll say,
Blevit's holding up a sharp
I don't know how
stick
he
to
goes.
Shishka.
I'll say no. Find me a log. Let's see. I'm looking for like a plank from a ship or
Oh
something.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's tons of like
I'll
busted
say,
up wood all
give
around
me
here.
that plank right there, please, Mr. Blevit.
I grab it. I
Okay.
hand it to him.
I'll take
I'm going to try and be reverent with it, hand it
Yeah.
both hands flat.
I'll take it and I'll say, all right. Now, proceeding will commence. I don't know. Anyway, I'll open my chest up, and all of the little rats that I have will come out. They're carrying, wrapped up what's left.
So is it a mummy? Is it been
it's-
mummified?
But it's in my sinew and stuff
okay.
from inside
That's
me.
gross.
Oh, yeah.
But
Did that do it?
But again, he's been mummified.
Yes, basically. And so they'll come out and kind of all stand on the plank. And that's, let's see, we have Scab, Rust, Keel, Delilah. Delilah has a little tiny, book. And she's leading, she's the one presiding over it.
She's leading the
Yeah.
The processional.
And so we got Bloon, Scally, and Booter also. They're all dressed in their, their finest pirates outfits. And yeah, so I don't know how much you want me to describe, Mike, but stop me when you want, but they'll step on the log. I will take them over to the shore. I'll say, you three can wait here. And I'll wade into the water a bit.
Okay.
And so I'll set the plank down, and they'll all set, Floggin across the board. And you'll see that they rest a cudgel across him, which is just another nail. And then each of the rats will take a little makeshift shiv and kind of stab it around him. And
Are his arms at the 4 cardinal points? Is this what we're...
no,
arms and legs?
wrapped up in
Okay,
a little
okay.
little.
So they're not
log.
stabbing
No,
him. Okay.
they're making a circle around. And basically it'll be a 20-minute process of Delilah giving a very moving sermon, and we'll all be listening.
Are
Crack
you
Sally does
holding
cry.
the board straight as it's moving back and forth in the waves, and as they hit it, it rolls? And,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, it'll go on. All of us are moved, me included. I don't know what you guys are doing, but
Your back's to us. We don't know, and you don't know.
So, I'm at the end of it, they'll all kind of climb onto my arms, and then I will go ahead and send it, on its way out. But it comes back.
Right,
That's the
right back
problem.
on shore.
You
How
push
would
it
you
out
do
into
that?
the water, a small wave catches it and puts it right back at
Yeah.
your feet. At this point, off in the distance, you hear somebody yelling, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck!"
We're having a ceremony, you asshole!
I'll look towards the fucks.
You look toward the fucks, and you see probably this same person running like the wind straight at you, just screaming expletives over and over and over again.
Same.
I want to clothesline him.
I'm sorry, that one got me. So, running straight at you, you hold your arm out to clothesline. Just make a strength check. You're gonna make it, but I just
F14.
14. This guy just, without skipping a beat, runs straight into your arm. Your arm hits his neck. He falls down to the ground and is unable to breathe.
I'm gonna look down at him. You're the monkey guy.
He's struggling to breathe at the moment, and he appears to be grasping onto his throat and pointing behind him from
look,
the direction
yeah.
that he was coming.
I can follow direction. I will look in the direction he was coming.
Yeah, looking up toward the jungle, you can see that it looks like the bushes are beginning to move.
Bartholomew, if you could hasten the funeral.
And I'll look to the other one and say,
I believe there's a reason why living plants are not, well, I'm not certain.
Hogs.
well, as pirates, we all know that sometimes we must do things a little unorthodox. And I'll look down at all the bodies and say, shall we? And they'll all nod. All right, to places. Get ready for battle. And so they'll get to work. I'll pick them up. Basically, undo some of the sinew, tie him around a little bit more, and just
throw the board.
Huck it.
You just chuck it out into the
He's gonna have his burial at sea. Huck it.
Or on shore, depending on where it ends up.
Fantastic. You huck this thing out into the water. You see the board go sailing. You know that you are sending your friend off into the afterlife in the most piratey way possible.
I clap.
I'll turn around,
As you turn around to face your friends, they're all looking at you except for Sally. Sally is staring off at the jungle, and you see bursting out of these plants, you see these disgusting, rotting pigs. They have no eyes, and with this weird steam is pouring out of their eye holes. You can see that as they breathe, this greenish gas is coming out of their nose. They have rotting flesh, and their bristles are all standing on end. They look very shiny, and you can see that each one of them has 3 or 4 tails that all appear to be whipping in different directions, and they all the tails appear to be very, very sharp. These things begin running straight towards you. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, so when you're saying green and shiny, we're talking like Arby's meat.
Like Arby's meat, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Bartholomew, the look on your face fears me to turn around. Should I turn around?
Yes, prepare for battle, Mr. Blevit. And I'll start walking towards the shore, pulling out my whip. Actually, I'll run over to my Zweihander. That's what I'm doing.
All right. And with that, you guys actually get to go first. So there are 5 of these things running directly at you. We're going to go ahead and start with, when I roll this die, we will know. We're going to start with you, George Clooney.
George Clooney!
You are still a Pokemon.
Yeah.
George Clooney!
Okay, how close are these beasts?
We're gonna say they'll get to you within, their turn, so you could get to them if you wanted to.
George Clooney fears no pig. Though I did adopt a pot-bellied pig in 2006. Max, the pot-bellied pig, died.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that pig is so dead.
Yeah, 2006 he passed. I have joked in public that it was my longest term relationship. I'm George Clooney. This is George Clooney Trivia. Thank you for listening. I
didn't like that one.
It's true though.
You didn't like that one? No,
It's true
okay.
fact. Not a rock fact. I pull my knife out as a monkey.
Okay.
I go ook ook ak, which is monkey for you're gonna get it, pig.
Okay.
And I run shrieking at the nearest pig with my knife out. I'd like to attempt to leap upon it and thrust my blade deep into its loin.
All right, go for it.
Oh,
Okay, here I go.
not the loin.
Oh yeah,
No.
you know I'm doing this loin thing. Here I go.
This loin?
That's a 14, good sir.
A 14 is definitely going to hit it.
Okay, my knife does a d4 of damage.
You stab in with your knife.
2?
Okay, you can see that as you stab into it, your knife kind of ting off of the bristles of this thing.
No.
And did you say you landed on its back?
I leaped upon it, I said.
That's great. Yeah, fantastic. I'm really, really, really glad to hear that.
Ook ook ak.
Your knife kind of just tink off of these really hard bristles,
Oh.
and you realize that your feet are now hurting, and that's going to go over to Craig Sally.
Eagle's song just runs into my head. Stabbed it with his steely knife. You just can't kill the beast.
I think we're in a hotel once.
And hell froze over.
I heard.
Come on, guys, we're doing the seal. We can't do Hotel California. We gotta pick. We gotta
That's
pick
next
one.
Mörk Borg campaign,
That's the
yes.
next Mörk Borg.
I want to step into the bushes and disappear from sight.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to have you make an agility check. You're going to make it. We're going to call it a 12.
Yeah.
Of course we're gonna call it a 12. Everything's a 12.
What is it, 19 plus 1?
Thanks. Yeah. What does that equal? I don't
Uh,
know. It's
Like 11.
40 or
I
something.
melted
Yeah.
into the woods.
There are difficulty ratings here, all the way from 6, incredibly simple, to 18, almost
Whoa.
impossible.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm wrong. I made a mistake. We don't rip my fucking head off over
So
it.
yeah, my goal is to come around
No,
behind
no,
the
you
pigs.
shut up, John. We're gonna fight right now.
I'm coming around behind the pigs.
Okay, so diving into the sand, you start swimming
Yeah.
under the sand,
Sounds right.
making your way
I'm not a swashbuckler for nothing.
over to the bushes that are nearby.
True fact, most pirates could not swim.
Interesting.
Interesting fact.
And
Interesting
many
if true.
And many English sailors.
That's
Feels like somewhere along the line something got lost.
It's an L waiting to happen.
yeah.
It's an L. Wait,
An L.
like quite literally.
Quite literally.
Okay, you are hiding in the bushes.
That's my turn.
Okay, fantastic. Blevit.
Are there pieces of wood something to stoke the fire with?
Yes.
I shall begin moving them from point A to fire.
Just like while you're getting attacked, you're just gonna stoke
I'm
the
not
fire.
getting attacked yet.
I mean, okay, yep, okay.
I shall stoke the fire.
You begin stoking.
I'm
the-
on the opposite side of the fire from said pigs.
Yes, you watched George Clooney monkify and jump onto the back of this pig and try to stab it and realize that didn't work. You then saw Crag Sally dive into the sand and begin swimming away.
I believe that in my life, it is generally fire 1, pig 0, so I'm feeling fairly confident. I'll
For
get the
sure.
Fire big enough.
That sounds great, and that's gonna go over to you, Bart.
And have I already gotten to my sweet hander?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, keeping that next to me, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my musket, up and try to fire at one of these foul beasts. Don't want to hit George Clooney.
Please don't shoot the one that I'm
So,
on top of.
I'm not gonna do that. So, I'll shoot one close, farthest away from him.
Okay, fantastic. Do it to it.
Thank you.
There are 5 of these things.
I'm gonna use an omen. It's got the same number twice.
Oh.
So, that is a 9.
Blow! You
know what?
shoot off, and it like kind of just goes right over George Clooney's shoulder. Yeah, and that did not work. Damn. But Mr. George Clooney, this thing is going to buck you off and immediately try to tusk you.
Are my feet stuck on it?
No, it hasn't like stabbed into you.
Okay, that's what I was envisioning.
They're just, like,
I was
sharp.
very
Those
confused.
are
No.
sea
Okay.
monkeys that have those.
I don't approve.
I mean, this thing is going to try to tusk you.
Oh, because I'm a monkey. I understand now. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get tusked.
You are beginning to breathe in this steam that this thing is letting off.
Yeah, their stinkiness.
As it bucks you off, you see a bunch of its skin flies off, and it's stuck to your feet.
Would you say it's a landslide of skin? Tusk. Song on the album Tusk. Landslide.
He's making a Fleetwood Mac reference.
Thank you.
I got in trouble for the Eagles. Knock it off.
Sorry. I'm feeling way too silly. I want to focus. I want to recenter myself on this fight with this
Free
fucking,
sandals.
this.
What?
Because the skin stuck on his feet.
Yeah, you do have sandals.
Yeah, you now have pigskin sandals.
I'm taking this so seriously right now. Okay, the boar.
I've asked you to do that.
The boar has bucked me,
Yes.
and it's trying to tusk me.
It is
and
trying
I'm
to tusk
breathing
you.
in this sting.
Yes.
And it's unpleasant. I
Yes.
don't like it.
It's unpleasant.
I roll a defense roll,
Yes, you will.
and my defense roll is a DR10 when I'm in my monkey form,
Okay. God damn it.
and I got an 11.
An 11. All right,
Hey.
fantastic. This thing attempts to try to hurt you, and you immediately dodge out of the way. I have 4 more of these things. One of them is going to try to fuck up Blevit.
That would be a 12. Normally, a 10 is what defense is.
Normally a 12.
Okay, and I have +2 defense because of the armor, so it's actually not going to make it.
So this thing tusks you.
But it came through the fire,
It did.
or it's literally standing in the
It's. I mean, it went around the fire.
fire. Okay.
How big is this fire?
I don't know. You tell me. You had the. You set
tell
the fire.
me.
I just put wood in it.
He's got you there.
This thing did not burn itself to death.
Okay, all right.
And you'll be happy to know that I rolled a 1 for damage, so...
Give me a moment. Let me check my heavy armor, which saves 5 of it.
Alright, so you actually hurt it by 4.
You might be able to kick this thing with the fire, though. It's a brilliant idea, Barry. I see you set a trap.
And I'm going to have one of them go after you, Bart.
Oh.
Yeah,
And the other 2
I
are
thought
going
so.
after Delilah.
Oh, that's okay. I was waiting for you to roll an attack for some
I don't roll anything.
idiotic reason.
I just sit here and get whomped.
13.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Fantastic. And these other 2 are going to attack the guy who is on the ground.
No.
That is most unfortunate.
Forgot about that guy.
Such a bummer he tripped. All alone.
Yep, he's just kind of gonna get hurt. Wow, I rolled another 1, and I rolled a 2. Okay.
So I think we should dispatch the fellows that we're with and then help the gentleman on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
In that order.
I agree.
Fantastic. That is going to end my turn, and that is going to go back to George Clooney.
George Clooney looks deep within himself. He closes his eyes, rips out a scroll, and reads it with his third monkey eye.
Uh-huh.
All right? And I am going to attempt to cast Demon of Capillaries
Okay.
on this board. Because I find
is it
him
the
boorish.
single bore or
I only get to do it on 1. And I have to roll a DR10 to use unclean scrolls, but
Okay.
I am the three-eyed monkey. I see your face over there. And I haven't cast a successful scroll once in this goddamn game. I rolled a 2, so it's not an arcane catastrophe. So I just let everybody down, and I do a bad job, and nobody likes me, and that's the end of my turn. I go,
George, I believe you need to step into character more. Feel the spell.
You know, you remember that even as a monkey, your hair is beginning to fall out, and
Yeah.
you know
Ew.
you've kind of lost your confidence.
I was the sexiest man alive once.
Yeah,
Now with monkey pattern
times.
baldness.
and now monkey pattern baldness.
I like that.
You're going bald in just the most awkward places. I'll let you guess where those are. And we're gonna go over to Miss Sally.
Go with left pack.
Okay, I would now like to spring out from my hiding place and attack the nearest pig using my assassin's death blow.
And when you do that, it sounds like.
So they need to beat a DR12 to see me, is my understanding of this.
Can I see what this
My notes
says?
aren't very good. It's this squiggly one up there.
Assassin's Death Blow, unaware No, it's a DR12 to hit.
Oh, okay. So I'll do that.
Do it.
I got a 12
Yeah,
flat.
yeah. I
So
thought
then,
so.
because
That's okay.
because I've succeeded, I grapple it, and I automatically crit on my stabs.
Okay.
I feel like the grappling's not going to be a good thing.
But it means you're holding on to the pig.
So
However, you have lard on you, so it's now a grease pig.
so this is the assassin's death blow. So does that mean that I already hit, or I just have now snuck up successfully?
No, you already hit.
Okay, so then I also, since I hit, I get 2 auto hits that are critted.
Oh, gee.
So I'll just roll these and then double them, I think is what we landed on.
Sally's good. A good combat character.
As long
So-
as Sally can get hit.
8 damage.
Oh my god. Yeah, you kill the pig.
Nicely done.
So yeah, I out of the sand,
There's a little flipper thing.
Yeah, silent like the night.
and I just kind of like, I don't know, cut off his head or whatever, and then yeah, that's what I.
She has landed on the back of this pig and just stabs it 1,000 times,
Yeah, I like
puncturing
that.
its kidneys and lungs and everything.
You need those to live.
Yeah.
That is not true. And we're gonna go over to Blevit.
How about a mushroom?
I was going to discuss that pig doesn't actually need them to live because it's dead. But...
True.
All right, well, that didn't get any better. That was a 10. Meaning... Oh, wait, no, that's right. How do I attack?
Strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
So that was an 11.
Oh, fuck.
Does that hit?
It's almost
An
12.
11 does not hit. It is a 12.
Okay.
Do you have omens?
I do. Well, that lets me reroll. It's not a bonus.
I can't do anything. With
I do.
I have
I
a
should
omen
use
too.
one. At least my first strike.
Yes,
Hooray.
this is not kids on bikes.
Hey, there we go. That ends up being a 14.
A 14 is definitely going to hit this piggy.
Okay. Hook hand does 4, not plus strength, just damage that it says.
All right, fantastic. Swinging your hook hand down, you catch this pig right in the haunch, and you yank out a huge chunk of its flesh and of this muscle. As you do that, you can see that a bunch of maggots fall out of this, almost as if this thing is already dead.
Lesson.
I was originally thinking that I would then de-hook it into the fire where we might eat it, but now I'm thinking better of that.
I don't know. We might eat maggots now. That might be where we're at.
One of you eats bugs.
Fine
I eat
protein.
bugs.
You whip your hook back behind you, and as you do that, just like a rainbow of maggots goes flying over you. It's very majestic.
Bartholomew, you catch the rainbow.
Bart, you look over and you just see this smorgasbord of food flying over your friend.
God.
Okay. Now, you might not like me for this, but I wanna say that I can explain why I could be able to do this. So now I have on me a sword as well as my Zweehander. Now I know Pedro knows a Zweehander is big enough that you need normally 2 hands for an effective thing, but I have particularly 2-weapon fighting to where I'm a dual wielder, no penalty wielding 2 weapons.
Okay.
The thing I submit to you is Zweehander on shoulder, sword in left hand, and basically it's a momentum thing. I am attacking with one and spinning the Zweehander.
Sure.
Nice, thank you. That's great.
Just rolling that one, it'll be fine.
I know, that's what he's waiting for. Well,
Give it to
So the
pig.
first one is your sword.
yes, the first one is my sword, which is going to be an 18 plus 2, so 20, dirty 20.
That misses.
Oh.
No, that hits.
That's a strong pig. Second one is a 12. with my
A
Zweehander.
12 is also going to hit.
This thing's
Okay.
fucked, dude.
Yep, you're
So-
about to kill this thing.
With the Zweehander and sword. Can I open damage?
You can re-roll, it says.
Yeah, I think that it allows you to re-roll any.
It just says
any
reroll.
roll.
I want to be cooler than this.
I
so
think
I'm
that
gonna
you can
go ahead-
re-roll any die.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
pretty sure.
I'm gonna re-roll the D10.
Tell us what you rolled.
I rolled
first.
double ones on my dice.
Why are omens not on this thing? Did you do it again?
No, it's a 2. So I do 3. So I do this sweet maneuver of like a spinning whirlwind attack with these 2 weapons. Doing
And you give it an extremely close shave.
yeah, 2 fucking damage, and its armor is probably gonna soak.
Wait, you did 2?
Three total.
Oh, 3 total. Thank you.
All right, well, odds are 1, evens are 2.
That's 2.
Yeah, okay.
So I did 1.
You did 1 damage to this thing. You've kind of hurt it, you know. That's good.
I haven't done that one in a little while.
All right, George. No, back to my turn.
It's your turn.
Blevit, that thing is so pissed off at you right now.
Blevit or me?
or Bartholomew?
Blevit or me?
Not Blevit, Bart.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I bet. I'll stare it in its eye and be like, "You aren't the first pig."
It doesn't have
that I
eyes.
You stare into its smoky sockets.
So, yeah, into its smoky sockets. Actually, the first thing that it does is it breathes out all of this disgusting, like a necrotic steam toward you.
Through its eyes.
Through its eyes and through other holes in its body, you know?
All orifices.
Yeah, and I
evacuating
need you to
steam.
test toughness.
Nice. My lowest stat.
Good, you need a 12.
Well, that's a 6.
That is a 6. Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
Probably
I might be the
survive.
first kill for you, John.
That would be Mike.
Not John, Mike.
Yeah, my
I
name's
didn't
Mike.
even give you.
You
Very
still
well
don't
named.
even know my name.
No,
Wow.
I don't know why John's presence is so powerful next to me.
Thank you.
Okay. So what this says is fail and gain a +4 to strength and agility for D2 hours.
Wait,
What?
what? A plus,
Oh, but.
But other stuff,
Oh, you're strong. And
So wait, I get a plus what to my
plus
strength?
4. You get a plus. Yeah, you get +4 to your strength and
nice.
agility.
I'm gonna put my eye under this, my mouth on this thing's eye socket and suck the smoke.
So yeah, my
And you get
strength
it for
goes.
the next hour.
My strength goes to a +6 then.
Yeah, for the next hour.
Okay, I'm perfect. Yeah. So I just like breathe. Oh.
And agility, my friend.
Oh, and
You do
agility.
also get this weird impending sense of doom.
I haven't felt this way in many years, and I'll stand up. The morning star is back.
Blevit, I'm going to attack you now with your piggy.
Oh, fantastic. A 17.
A 17? Okay, this thing doesn't hurt you. You did hurt it. I need a toughness roll, please.
My toughness, that would be a 9 total.
A 9 total. You also get a +4 to strength and agility
Congratulations.
for the next hour.
I don't like how he's saying that next hour.
It's good.
He's
it's fine.
giggling.
Everything's
He's giggling.
cool.
George Clooney,
I'm George Clooney.
you're about to
Hello.
get fucked up. Go.
I'm good. I get to attack, right?
No,
Oh.
it's attacking you.
Okay. Doesn't it? I have to roll. Fuck. Sorry. I have to roll a defense roll.
You do, yeah.
Agility check. I got this. No problem. 19, baby.
That
+2.
is okay. And a toughness, please.
Toughness.
Oh wait, you haven't hurt this thing. Never mind.
No, I haven't.
No, it doesn't do anything because you haven't hurt it. And the other one is going to keep fucking up this guy.
I hope he's okay.
Why would somebody help me?
You can't even talk. Look that closely.
Well, I mean, don't worry, guys, because he like didn't have any important information or anything.
Did I do that?
Oh, that's great, and that's gonna end my turn. We're gonna go back to George.
He can't even tell us that.
I will tell you that he has taken 7 damage so
That
far.
poor guy.
This is.
He might have been a fucker. He might have been an asshole.
Yeah,
I'm sure he was.
he had
How was that? Was that a half a page worth of asshole you guys read?
Yeah, about yeah. I have about a half a page here of just stuff
That's
about
why
him
you
and who he
laughed
knows.
so hard. Yeah,
Absolutely,
that just
yeah.
clicked for me.
Fuck. All right, well, George Clooney has lost his confidence for maybe the first time in his life.
Oh.
Mr. Clooney.
He's failed. He hasn't cast a decent spell.
As you're thinking about this, 2 of your teeth fall out.
My teeth fall out. I might not be the lady killer I once was. Only in the literal sense. Ahoy hoy. I'm going to start.
Don't you collect teeth?
Yeah. I don't even care though. I'm impressed.
They fall down into the sand and you just leave them there.
I'm going to start running from this boar
Oh.
back towards the fire.
Okay.
And as I do so, I'm going to use an item which I acquired earlier in the campaign.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
I have a bag of needles. A bag of used syringes. Which act as caltrops. I purchased them at the Kmart.
Okay.
On the beach.
I'm going to start running. I don't even care anymore. And I throw a handful of my needles behind me as I start running back towards the fire.
You dump a bag of hypodermic needles.
I want to be clear. Did you grab a handful out of the bag and throw them, or just dump the bag?
You have to dump the whole bag. That's
the whole
how
bag.
it works.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
one
it could
use
be
thing.
interesting the other way.
Yeah.
References to Saw now. So.
Hands
So
covered in needles.
what do I do? What happens?
If your character moves over them, they take a d4 of damage plus infection on a d6 if I roll a 1 or a 6.
Oh shit, this thing's definitely gonna run straight over them.
makes
It does
sense.
not care about that. Sally, you can see that there's one attacking Blevit, there's one attacking Bartholomew, there's one chasing George Clooney, and then this other one is attacking this guy.
Okay, which one's closest to me?
The one that's closest to you is
The one that's attacking the guy.
the
but
one
you
that's
just killed
attacking to
one
the
that was
guy,
next to you.
yeah.
Alright, so he's distracted, maybe even unaware.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I'm gonna come. I will come up to it and attempt to stab it.
Okay.
Seem pretty focused on the guy, is all I'm saying.
Okay, so I got a 13, and so I
That hits.
guess I hit. And because I hit, I get to auto hit two of them.
Yeah, I got it. I
I'm
got
going
it.
to talk about this omen stuff down here. So it says maximum damage. Does that mean that if I spend an omen, I do maximum damage?
Yes.
So I'd like to do 8 damage to this pig.
All right, just describe how you fucking destroy this thing.
I very nonchalantly come behind it and just cut it in like the jugular area.
That is an underutilized aspect of Omen.
I know, you guys don't use that at all.
We just use it for
You can also
controlling.
use it to neutralize a fumble or a crit, but you guys never do that either.
I just read it for literally the first time today when we were talking about it earlier.
Wow, we all have this book, and it's sitting right in front of us.
It's also on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
also
the-
right there.
Not the book. 'cause
So
that
yeah,
gets
I
me
just
over.
come behind it, and I'd like to move it off the guy.
Oh, motherfucker! I could have just did. God damn it!
Oh my
Could
god.
have just
instead
done
of
full
re-rolling.
fucking damage.
Oh, that's so bad.
Such horseshit.
Wow, we made a mistake.
It's like right next to it too. We missed that this whole time.
Are we bad at this game?
Mike, are we bad at this
Well,
game?
no, actually, honestly, we've been pretty good at this game, but it's not at the rules.
I mean, maybe I'm just a shit GM.
I don't.
You did look me in the eye and let me just re-roll my damage.
I'm not gonna make you better at this game. Fuck you, man.
That's why I appreciate
You guys just want me
Oh,
constantly.
that's what you appreciates about him.
That's what I appreciate about him.
All right, and that'll end Craig Sally's turn. That's gonna go over to Blevit. So Blevit, you are attacking one of these things. It's attacking you back. You can see that George Clooney's being chased by one. And
Throw this fucking thing into the fire, Blevit. I believe
Well,
you.
I'm gonna, with my newfound strength,
okay.
That's right.
I shall hook it, lift it, and throw it into the fire.
Fantastic.
That is a 16.
A 16's gonna do it.
Booyah.
Booyakasha.
I'm going to do 3 points of damage.
Okay. 3 points of damage. What are you rolling for that?
D6.
That's a D6. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that this thing looks like it's on death's door.
And that's why it ends in the fire.
You hook it and it slides over into the fire. This thing catches on fire and begins running toward you again.
Bad.
Well,
Bad.
you know,
Okay, well,
hindsight and all.
considering I
Poor sign sight.
completely biffed
Poor
it.
sign sight.
Oh,
Nice.
honey. That's
I
good.
got too excited to hit myself in the face.
She got so excited she hit herself.
Yeah.
That's a solid one, though.
This
Thank
is what
you.
we call SIB.
I'm gonna ride that one for a couple days.
So yeah, so I'm standing up nice and tall, feeling good. I'm gonna go ahead and try my spin maneuver once more and give him the old morning star.
Give him the old 1-2.
Yeah.
That's what
And
you
you'll
call the
hear me
two-sword
all
attack. the
shout
Morningstar.
out.
I don't know why.
It's also what he calls the boat.
It's also what he calls it, you know what.
His penis.
His penis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll shout out. Barnabas would not die to a swine, and he will spin and slash out.
Yay.
Something's going on over there.
Barnabas?
Nice.
Huh?
Yeah, there's some plot happening, I think.
And so that is a 25.
What the fuck?
That's not a net. I got a 19 plus 6.
Oh, that's right. Yes, because you breathed in the.
Oh wait, that was my first one. That was with my small sword, and then the next one is a dirty 20.
I mean, yeah, those are both gonna hit. Yeah, you did it. You did the thing.
There's a little better.
Yeah, that's 10 total points of damage.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking dead.
Yeah, so you'll just see me spin and just cut this thing in half and spin a few more times past it and stop.
Okay.
There we go. That's how it's done.
Oh,
Bartholomew, a little help over here. I have flaming pork and not the good kind.
You'll just see me whip around this giant grin and practically flames in my eyes.
Flaming Pig goes running straight towards you, Blevit.
Oh, that's a 17 for me.
Hooray. We just gave him an additional +4. What do you
No,
think
I'm
was
sorry,
gonna
that's a
happen?
23.
There we go.
But yeah, Flaming Pig goes leaping straight towards your shin, trying to break it with its tusks, and you're just gonna like jump over it very casually.
This one here, Bartholomew, this one.
Pointing at it as it goes under you. And George Clooney, this thing is going to take its damage because it runs over your hypodermic needles.
It takes 3 damage.
Oh, right. It does
And
not look healthy.
It is not infected because I did not roll a 1 or a 6.
Fantastic. And it is super mad, and you can see that it opens up its mouth, and it has these disgusting, jagged teeth as steam pours out of its mouth. It is going to try to bite you this time. Its bite is very strong.
Ook, ook, ok. That's a 3, but I'm going to re-roll this open. You know what? No!
Okay.
I'm not. I'm going to utilize my shield breaker feat.
Oh.
I throw my shield up, allowing it to shatter to
Okay.
reduce damage to 0.
Okay.
And because I have a shield breaker feat, I can attempt a counterattack for +3 damage.
Okay. Fantastic.
Hot diggity.
This thing was about to do 6 damage to you.
And I just did 7 damage.
Oh my god!
Boom!
Nice.
Nat 4, baby.
This thing leaps at you with its mouth wide open. You shove your shield down in front of it as a monkey.
As a monkey.
It bites down onto the shield, and your shield just shatters into a million pieces. As that happens, you start scooping all these pieces and start shoving it into its eye sockets. You rip its face apart. You bite down onto one of its
Wow.
tusks.
Okay, cool.
You dip the tusk into the fire and start smoking the tusk like a little monkey with
What
a
else do
cigar.
I do? More.
That ends my turn.
George,
Yeah.
dial it back.
I think I feel better.
Oh, you got your group back.
Got his groove back. Including got his groove back. Yep, we're there.
Dance.
There is a
George
flaming pig that is attacking Blevit. My turn is over, and that is actually going to go back to George.
Cool. All right. I feel like $1,000,000, honestly. Like, do I think people saw?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. All right. Well, then I'm gonna throw a little bit of cream on top of this bastard.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some cream on that pig. I want to run over and try to help Blevit out.
Okay.
I do so. I run over and I attack with my knife.
Okay.
At this pig. Attack.
George Clooney.
I fail. George Clooney uses Thunder Wave. I roll a 7 on my attack.
You start running at the pig, you get right next to it, and then you realize that the pig's on fire. You immediately turn around and run away.
That's absolutely what I would do, what George Clooney would do.
Fantastic. Craig Sally.
That pig's dead now?
No, the pig's still alive. Good, I'm glad you were listening.
I was making
You were really laughing hard
I was
over
making
that.
a gross joke.
I wish that I knew, but
It's probably about George Clooney's cream.
it probably was.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Okay, so I
Your pig's dead, though. The pig that's
yeah,
making blood
I'm looking at this dude on the ground.
Okay.
Can I do? I
medicine
want to
check.
try to heal him,
You want to try to heal him.
or at least like massage his throat so he can breathe.
Okay, do you have any healing
Oh,
potions
no,
or herbs or
no,
anything like that?
No, nothing like that.
No.
Just a wad of greasy hair.
Oh.
Shove that down his throat. That'll.
Yeah. And I could. Oh, I know. I saw this in the Nancy Drew starring Emma Roberts. I'm gonna
Okay.
poke a little hole in his larynx so he can breathe better. So, or something in there.
Okay.
Trachea.
In his... Okay, you're going to stab a hole
Gently.
in his trachea.
It's just a little.
Slowly insert the knife
Yeah.
into the trachea.
Okay.
Figure he's squirming, so I'll like sit on his arms and then.
Okay. It's a very Sally move.
Okay.
I'm both ruthless and I have 3 toes.
You know what? I can't find this rule, so let's make it a presence test.
Is his trachea even damaged? We don't know.
Sally does. She saw it
find
on
out.
Nancy Drew. Presents? How about a 17?
A 17? Yeah, so taking one of the needles that you find on the ground that's all rusty and everything, you jam it directly into this guy's neck.
And I'll blow in there.
You start blowing
You want
into
to roll an
it.
infection die?
Okay, may
Yeah,
I?
yeah, sure, why
It
not?
is the same needle.
We'll see if this guy gets infected.
A 1 or a 6. That's a 6. He's infected.
Yeah,
All
alright.
right.
And I'll start.
As you blow into it, you immediately see like this green slime fall into his throat.
Fuck.
And
Wipe my mouth and then go back in again.
yeah, like the area around the stab wound appears to be like getting necrotic immediately. But hey, you've done a great job. He appears to kind of be breathing now. Blevit, you have a flaming pig.
I do. I shall endeavor to finish this pig off. Nat 20.
Oh no!
Finally. No, Nat 20 means it already is double damage.
Yeah, double damage.
We'll spend an omen for max.
Oh my
That's 4
god!
points of damage.
This thing has like 1 hit point left. I love it.
I don't care.
Go ahead and describe what you do to this on fire pig.
Well, at this point now, I know that it is possible to broil it. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to hook it from the snout, rip
Ugh.
through the back, and kick it into the fire, spread open. Spare ribs begin.
Nice.
You do a blood eagle to
I
this
knew you were
pig.
going to say that. So he's going to say Blood Eagle.
And then
What's a
flip it into
Viking
the fire.
baby?
So, yeah, this thing lands on top of the spit, just coating all of the good monkey meat that you had.
Oh, no, into the fire, not onto the spit.
Oh, okay.
We're going direct.
You see tiny little, like, grubs popping and flying off on fire, shooting up like tiny little fireworks.
More
Rice
popcorn.
Krispies.
Yeah, like popcorn or
Ooh.
something like that.
Ooh.
They are screaming. At that moment, this guy with the needle in his neck and Sally blowing into the needle immediately sits up
Oh.
and looks at all of you and goes, we must leave. This entire island be cursed. And that's where we'll end our session.
Yay, Cursed
No.
Island Adventure!
Okay, that was pretty good.
Did you guys have fun?
I did have fun.
Tune in next week as NCRP Productions presents Episode 10, Won't You Tell Me? Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to comment on our podcasts or email us directly at ncrpproductions@gmail.com. That's ncrpproductions@gmail.com. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, MD Parker 4, Chef Francis, Crowman76, Loading Madcat, M. Coling, November Stevenson, and Rosix13. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.